this week's edition of Spotlight, a program put together by the Ministry of Information and Civic Orientation to showcase the activities of Osun State government. Today, we are talking about the visit of Governor Ademola Adeleke to Osun House of Assembly under the leadership of Right Honourable Timothy Obueye, as well as the swearing-in of Osun Head of Service, Mr. Ayonleye Aino. Stay tuned. For a smooth and effective governance that will be to the benefit of all and sundry, all the three arms of government, the legislative, the judiciary, and executive must work together in synergy. A new government in Osun State was sworn in on November 27th, which ushered in Senator Ademola Nuruddin Jackson Adeleke as the new governor of the state, to the excitement of all and sundry. As a responsible governor who knows the essence of the executive arm of government, working together with the legislature to have a smooth government that will benefit the masses, he went on a costly visit to the State House of Assembly, where he met with the Speaker of the House, Right Honourable Timothy Obueye, and other members of the House. Speaking during the visit, the governor said his administration is ready to join hands with the Osun State House of Assembly in moving the state forward and deliver expected benefits of democracy to the people of the state, saying that the time for politics is over and focus should be shifted on working together for the benefit of the people. Declaring to be governor for all, Adeleke said he will be fair and just in the discharge of the responsibility of his office, assuring the state legislature of close partnership in state governance as directed by the law. Governor Adeleke held the assembly under the leadership of Right Honourable Timothy Obueye for the maturity and understanding demonstrated so far, promising the readiness of his administration to fully partner with them in taking Osun State to greater heights. The governor commended the House, particularly the leadership of Mr. Speaker, for putting the interests of the people of the state above every other consideration, stressing that naysayers who thought there would be crisis in the state have been put to shame. He expressed the hope that peace will continue to reign supreme between the executive and legislative arm of government, noting that the administration considers the House as an important partner, assuring that the executive will be fair and open to the House of Assembly members.
It is my honor to be here today at our State Assembly. I want to say before this day, the Honourable Speaker gave me confirmation on behalf of useful discussion that will benefit our state, Osun State. I'm here today to bring you good tidings, to tell you that election is over. Now is to move our state forward. I cannot do it alone. I want your cooperation, for everybody to join hands with me to move our state forward. And I thank you for this opportunity, Mr. Speaker, to come by here and address the House Chamber. I am part of you being the senator, so you have to give me that hand of fellowship. Anytime I come by, I'm free to come by because I'm part of you. And of course, I know all the interests of politics, and I know how the lawmakers, how it works. That is why I feel like it's very, very important for me to come by there so I can network for Osun State. And I want us to do it together so we can have peace in Osun State. The reason why I sang those songs of thanking God, a lot of people, they thought we'll be fighting. They thought Osun State will be burning by now, but God did not allow it. And I thank the leadership, especially the speaker, who has started very well. And I promise him that our administration will not cheat anybody. This administration of ours will be a collective work, a collective wisdom. This our administration will make sure through the speaker we tell you what we want to do to move the state forward.
In his remarks, the Speaker of the House, Right Honorable Timothy Ogweye, expressed the readiness of the House to collaborate with the new administration in delivering good governance for Osun people. Ogweye said the state legislature under him will always prioritize the interests of the people above every other interest, noting that the people made it possible for them to be in their positions and should be their focus.
Under my leadership, we rest assured that this assembly will support our administration according to the best global practices. Also, it is important that your administration continue to uphold the rule of law and principle of fair hearing. Any deviation from this oath may lead to a state of anarchy and crisis. Your Excellency, you and your team have the utmost task of strengthening the executive-legislative relationship. It is most important considering the differences in ideology of our political parties. We must also allow the rule of law to guide our actions, behavior, and activities during this period. May I assure you that the Seventh Assembly will not be blinded by party affiliation. We hold it a duty to our people and the future generation to rise above petty party politics and deliver the dividends of democracy to the good people of Osun. Our disagreements, if any, will be based on facts of law and not sentiments. However, we must strengthen our communication channel so as to communicate effectively, devoid of fake news and rumor mongering. On a personal note, I want to beseech you to surround yourself with men of valor, value, and honor who will give you the best advice that will advance the lives of our people. Your activities and that of your team must at all times be in tandem with the principle of separation of powers and mutual respect for each arm of government. Your Excellency, you have proper support for this assembly and we wish you a wonderful stay in office.
The governor was accompanied to the assembly premises by the deputy governor, Prince Kola Adewuse, the secretary to the state government, Honorable Teslim Igbalaye, the chief of staff, Honorable Kasim Akinleye, and other leaders and supporters. In case you are just joining us, this is Sportlight, and we are talking about the visit of Governor Ademola Adeleke to Osun House of Assembly under Right Honorable Timothy Ogweye, as well as the swearing-in of Osun Head of Service, Mr. Ayonleye Aino. Stay tuned. Also during the week, the governor performed the swearing-in of the new head of service, Mr. Ayonleye Aino, held at the state secretariat, where he promised to prioritize the welfare of workers, charging the new head of service to make effective service delivery his watchword in order to jointly move the state forward. He noted that workers play a prominent role in moving the state forward, stressing that the role of workers in state building cannot be undermined. charging workers to give the head of service maximum support, alerting that he cannot do the job alone. Governor Adeleke, who promised to put the welfare of workers on the front burner, maintained that his administration mantra remains government of workers, for the workers and by the workers.
I declare today is the day that the Lord has made, and we shall all rejoice and declare the day. Today is a new dawn. Mr. Head of Service, Mr. Ino, he's popular like me, he's popular like his mother. So I made a fantastic choice. And from what I see, I know you all will cooperate with him. Am I right? And I can see we're going to have a good relationship right here. I'm just thinking in my mind, you know what? Let us have breakfast sometimes. We sit down and talk. He's your governor. He's governor of the people. I'm your governor. I'm a state governor. I'm everybody's governor. We're going to have a good time. I just want you all to be patient with me, with this government. I always have to say, slowly but surely, we shall all get to that promised land. I cannot do it alone. President Kennedy of the United States of America in the 60s, he said this, and I always quote him: don't ask for what your state can do for you. What can you do for your state? You have to contribute. We're going to make Osun State great again. Our 100 days is at work. By the time they see that sign, you all will know that the money is here. And we govern with the fear of God. I will not cheat anybody. I will be fair to all. But at the same time, you all know me as I'm very friendly. I love to dance and praise my God. But I can assure you there's time for everything. So when it comes to work, you must face your work. That is when we know. Like I said the other time, after the inauguration, a lot of people thought we are still going to be partying and partying and partying. But we proved them wrong. The next day, what happened? We got to work. Everybody say work. And that is what we're going to do. I want you to get to your office very early, do your job. And I know the head of service, I can feel it. That is a new dawn. Everything will go well. Shall spy. I will make sure everybody's fine. But you must work. You must face your job. You must cooperate with the what's it called, with the government of the day, so that everything can go well.
In his response, the new state head of service, Mr. Ayonleye Aino, appreciated the state governor of Osun for the honor of his appointment among many qualified administrators in the service, promising to give the governor the needed support to ensure the success of his government. Mr. Ayonleye, who acted on the need to build new workforce by restoring the lost glory of the civil service in the state, promised to prioritize training and retraining of workers for effective service delivery and productivity. He therefore enjoined workers to be dutiful, diligent, and highly committed to the service.
Without much ado, let me express my gratitude to His Excellency, our Governor, Senator Adeleke, who was previously chosen me from among equally qualified administrators in the public service of our state to serve as head of service. Your Excellency, in your desire to put the state civil service on the path of glory and progress and the of our foreign partners, I wish to assure you and the workers of our address of the organization towards this end, Mr. Governor, and we are aware of the detailed program of action that will spell out in clear terms your objectives. We shall be willing to cooperate with you fully, at all times. Mr. Governor, I'm able to say that our State Public Service is blessed with capable hands in all areas of endeavors. We have auditors, administrators, we have accountants, and so on and so forth. Your Excellency, we are not unaware that the welfare of workers and pensioners occupies the pride place in the administration. This is not because you are new in the system, but because of the love for us. Let me at least also seek support of all fellow servants, civil servants, that this is our government. This is our government. And therefore, we must embrace the ethics of the service. Loyalty is very important. We must be loyal. Punctuality is very important. Transparency is very important. Integrity is very important. Fairness is very important. And efficiency among others. Let me assure Your Excellency that we will give you 100% loyalty. 100% loyalty, or even more than 100%. Your Excellency, in an effort to ensure the sort of organization, training of staff across various areas is a very paramount desire. In this regard, you see Your Excellency support for the turnaround of the staff training center to be able to provide training for all our staff across areas. Your Excellency, I'd like to say that we have zero tolerance for act of misconduct in this service. That is to say, we will live by the rules of the service. As a tree does not make a forest, I urge all my colleagues in this service, in a time like this, to ensure that all hands are on deck to achieve the much needed success. And therefore, seek your full cooperation and full support at all times in ensuring that our state, our civil service remains the best in the Federation.
Present at the ceremony were the Secretary to the State Government, Alhaji Teslim Igbalaye, retired and serving permanent secretaries, executive secretaries, labor leaders, as well as top government and political functionaries, to mention but a few. This is where we come to the end of today's edition of Spotlight. We hope you enjoyed this package put together by the Ministry of Information and Civic Orientation. Until we come your way, same time, same station. I am Abisola Ariwodola. Bye for now.